Tattoo for You, Richard here, and it is time for a Monday update Q&A video. Well, I said no more updates, but yeah, we'll see. This is kind of more of a life update as opposed to a hobby update on this part. Because my update for my Necrons will be coming out tomorrow. So yeah, obviously you see it's just me today. Yep. Just me. My wife threw out her back and she's not feeling well. So actually, as dumb as it sounds, yeah, okay, well, let's just go over the weekend as it started. My wife hurt her back. She went to the ER to get it checked out and set up doctor's appointments and stuff. She came out of the ER, the van didn't work. So our van is actually still sitting. It's Monday. That happened on Thursday. So our van is sitting over there in the ER parking lot at the hospital. Hopefully still there. Don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it wasn't towed yet. But it's at the ER parking lot. It's dead. We put a new battery in it. It still doesn't work. So she got into the doctor to deal with her back and stuff. So she's supposed to be resting. And of course she can't rest for anything. She has to keep moving, so. But she's just not feeling well. She's really tired and exhausted and stuff. So, but of course it's Monday, so she has to go back to work now. And she walked to work. Yeah. We just couldn't find a ride this morning, so I'm trying to get her a ride this evening when she gets off. I'm find out what time she gets off, and I'll get a ride for her for sure. As I know I'll have people who will be able to pick her up after work. We have tons of people at the church, and then our home teacher, he's always willing to help us, so he'll come out and help. So, but anyway, and then we had other stuff happen this weekend, stuff. It's been a weekend, guys. It's been a weekend, yes. So, that is that. That is why she's not on the video, because we didn't get to record it last night. She just wasn't feeling well, wasn't feeling up to it. So what's going to happen, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to answer the questions. If there's something for her, we'll just have to skip it this week. Maybe I'll throw it next week towards her or something. I'll put it aside, said, hey, they asked this last week. What do you think? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So in the meantime, let's get on to the questions, because that's it for the updates. Whoa, look at the glow. It's like a horror movie here. And there's the monster. Ha ha ha. First question, Frost and Fists. What's up, buddies? Freaking mythos. Freaking mythos? Freaking mythos. Mythos and freak. Another great episode, my friend. For this week, I know what you mean when you say Resident Evil scared you more than any horror movie. I myself like Silent Hill, PT, and am so stoked about an upcoming game called Allison Road. Definitely check them out on the YouTube. I will check that out. What was your favorite horror game so far? Miss Tattoo for You. Do you watch him play or play yourself? My wife and I love to do scary games together. I'd have to say the old school Resident Evils were still by far my favorite horror games. Dead Space was a pretty good one too. Because Resident Evil, it seemed like you came across living humans every now and again, which was kind of like a comfort for a moment. Hey, there's somebody else alive in this. Where Dead Space, everyone was dead. There wasn't a single living person. You were in this massive spaceship, and yeah, that was pretty creepy. But I'd still have to say Resident Evil by far was my favorite scary one. And then as far as my wife, yeah, she watches me play. She actually enjoys watching me play sometimes. She plays herself too. Well, she used to, not as much anymore. We used to play Call of Duty together. We even had 2 TVs and 2 Xbox set up at the time. I would play over here in the living room. She would play in the dining room, which was our game room over there at the time. We would just stay up all night and play. And she would just, yeah. We would have a blast. It was fun. It was fun. Next we have IDICBeer. Oh, thanks, man. Lita says, lol, cat's so funny. Now, I actually have, because I had to split it up into 2, so there's 2 videos. So in a little bit, I'll go to the other video and finish off the questions there. But we'll just go through the first one right now. Yeah, that cat's a trip, dude. Ralph Astley. It was Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes. He didn't actually take the pictures, but was convinced they were genuine. They were created by two girls who only admitted in their old age that they had faked them using cardboard fairies. It's not to say fairies don't exist, of course, just that these photos don't prove they do. I couldn't remember. I remember seeing the book. I knew what she was talking about, but I couldn't remember what they were, the whole story behind the book or anything like that, or where it came from. I just remember there was like an old fairy book. I think my mother has that book with a bunch of the photos in it. So, yeah. So thanks, dude. Thanks for that comment, and she will be very happy to know that. I think she even, whenever she read this initially, she's like, "See, I told you." So, yeah. Thanks. All right, now go to the next video real quick. Some music will probably queue up in a second. There we go. All right, so now we have cruorangelussilicis. Nice update in Q&A. What have you got your eye on from Forge World for your next order? Sorry, excuse me. That's a tough one, man. I mean, it's going to be a really long time before I order from Forge World again. Just money. That's the big kicker on that Forge World stuff. But I think, honestly, the next one I want, it is, either another Taunar or just the shoulder cannons mount. See, they have that new rocket missile pod system. So I either want the whole the whole new Taunar with the missile system, or I want just the missile system. Missile system? Yeah, so I think that's more realistically what I'm looking for. My goal is to eventually like collect all of the Tau Forge World stuff. I would love to collect all of the Forge World stuff, period. But that honestly is probably my realistic thing, is the missile pods next. I think I want to say they're about $60, $80 for the pair of them. I don't remember. I need to look on there. I want to say I think it's like 60 pounds is what they're worth. So I guess whatever that is, US dollars, I want to say it's like $70 total. I don't remember. But yeah, realistically, when I save up for it. Unrealistically, I have my eye on the prize. I want the Tau Manta. I want that. That is, if I had that money right now, I would buy it, and then a Warlord Titan right after that. But realistically, I'd have to say a Tau Manta or not realistically, unrealistically, a Tau Manta next. Realistically is the missile pods for the Taunar, and then if I had a little bit more money, I would probably get one of the, I don't remember what knight it is. It's not the Cerastus knight, but one of the other knights, the Imperial Knights, the one that has the Gatling gun and the sword, I believe it is. Because I really want to do that Imperial Knights army for my theme. You know, my house, my family's house, and how I want to have 3 Knight Titans to go. I have the one already, but I want to get at least 1 to 2 more, or 2 more, 1 regular knight and then 1 of the bigger knights for sure. 2 of the smaller knights would be great too, and then 1 more of the bigger knights. I don't know, but yeah, something like that. So I hope that answers your question. There's tons of stuff from Forge World I love to get. Like, don't get me wrong, like the flyers, I love flyers for some reason. It's like, to me, Forge World flyers, or even all the Games Workshop flyers, it's like getting your scale model, like old B-2 bombers and all this other stuff, but it's like sci-fi version, so it makes me really happy. So, oh, sorry, my wife just said she made it to work, but it sucked. I'm sorry, honey. I'm very sad-faced. It makes me really sad. Anyway, I hope that answered your question, Mike. Thanks, man. Pete, Mini Warzone. Oh, dude. So the question is to us both. It says, what has been the highlight of this week? Much love. I don't know if there really has been a highlight of the week, sir. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. We had a pretty good Sunday. We hung around as a family. We did the things we love doing as a family. We watched movies together. We just hung out together. That was a good. I baked a from scratch chocolate cake. Yeah, I think I'd have to say that was probably the highlight of the week. The Sunday yesterday was just culmination of all the crap that happened the past few days before that. Van breakdown, her back, all this stuff. Just everything was like poo on you. We're gonna hang out as a family today and just have a smile. So yeah, I'd have to say that's it. That was it. Thanks for the question, buddy. I wish Kristen was here to answer it too. So yeah, she'll be back next week for sure. IDICBeer, very cool vid as always. I don't watch much horror to be honest. I like them, but they always screw with my mind. I can understand that. I liked Mirrors and Eden Lake. Mirrors, I think I've seen that one. And Eden Lake, I'm not sure if I've seen that one or not. And he says, and The Sixth Sense freaked me out a little. Plus, my wife hates watching that sort of movie. Chick flicks all the way in my house when she's around. Ha. Next question. If you were going to be the scary person in a movie, what would be your thing? I.e., Freddy has his glove, Jason has his mask, etc. Oh, man, what you're basically asking me then, if I was a serial killer, what would I use? Honestly, I think the ultimate, like horror movie, monster, villain, serial killer thing like that is... it would be psychological. It would all be about psychologically destroying a person that way. Like causing that person to destroy himself and others around them, and ultimately ending in their demise. I mean, I guess if that was the ultimate horror villain, would be that. You know, it'd be like you would see me around every corner to the point of you just going completely crazy and insane, and ultimately the only way to stop it is to end yourself. That would be a crazy, scary movie. Like completely just mind destroying somebody enough that's what causes their end. That's a scary movie right there. Manipulate things around them to be able to cause them to see things like snakes or spiders, or just constantly just enough to psychologically throw someone off. There you go. Time to make a horror movie. Starring Nick. Thanks, dude. Nerdopolis Prime. Damn, Siri, put a tumor in my humor. A great show with you two again. Now the questions. Miss Awesome, sorry, she's not here. If 3 witches watch 3 Swatch watches, which witch watches Swatch watch? Good luck with that one. Mr. Animaniac, what is your most favorite anime? P.S. The Swatch answer is I like green. Please enjoy, I will for sure. Sorry it's not as fun this time since it's just me. But favorite anime? I can go, we'll just go 2. We'll say series and movie. So my favorite anime series is Robotech. My favorite movie is Akira. It's all-time favorite movie. And it's funny about Akira is I saw the old school one. And then later on they did the remastered, redone anniversary or whatever version of it. And the special edition one. I picked that up. And that was redubbed. And it was like almost like fan dubbed. It was dubbed like more online with the actual the actual Japanese original. And it was like, wow, this almost is a different movie. Because like things were said differently and things were, yeah, it was different, a lot different. So thanks, Nerdo. Atomic Scale Model Freak. Great video. I agree. Resident Evil for PS2 was scary to play. Those lousy undead dogs jumping through the hallway window always got me. Lol. Oh, dude, every time I would go through that hallway, I would walk through that hallway like hugging the wall and like super slow and completely paranoid that they were going to jump out and get me again. Questions. How many years have you been married? Going on 10 years this year. This coming May will be 10 years, or last May was 10 years. We've been married a long time. Not really long, but long enough. I can't remember. 9 or 10 years. I think it's 10 years this year. We've been married for 10 years, going on 11. What do you think of hobbyists that simply enjoy painting Warhammer, other tabletop minis, and have no interest in playing the game? Do it. More power to you. That you're hobbying, and that's all that really matters, you know. Gaming is just another aspect of this hobby. 40K model kits are model kits with a purpose. But if your purpose is just to paint them up so they look good on your shelf, cool, dude. I mean, honestly, I don't play that much at all. Oh, really. Me and my daughter have had a few games. We just haven't had a chance to get in more. But I just enjoy painting them, you know. And telling little stories in my head while I paint them. You're so cute, I love you. Oh no, they came and ruined my village. Yeah, something like that. Next question is, any Halloween themes this year? Not really. I don't really know. I don't have really any themes this year. Any special Halloween builds or mini painting projects? No, I don't have any of those either yet. Maybe I should come up with one. I still have that finished not perfect thing, so I'm kind of just solely focused on that for right now. I mean, and ultimately I'm not going to ever be finished with everything, but just little pockets of things that I want to get done, and those are kind of like what I'm focusing on this project. He says, okay, I'll save the rest later on. Take care. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. He's a super cool cat, guys. All these guys are. Don't forget to check out their channels. I'm going to leave them in the link below for sure. Scrag guard! Yeah, a proper catastrophe. Lol, very entertaining. Cheers, guys. Sorry, this one's a little bummer. Boring. No cat attack this time. Q. Richard, what is the top score you have or rat ever achieved in darts? Oh, dude, you asked me a question. I suck at darts, and honestly, I don't know how to play very well or keep score, so all I know is I lose the majority of the time. So, yeah. Not very good. Fairy Queen. Nope. As a UK dude, I don't know who took the fairy photos. Do you put fairy lights around the garden? We don't have a garden because hey, there's a bunny rabbit. Because we can't keep them alive. Yeah, I know. Squirrel. Bunny rabbits. I think my belly still hurts. Yeah, no garden, so no fairy lights at this time. Maybe one of these days. We do have, it's our goal. We want to do this, but the kids had one of those bunk beds, and the bottom bunk is removable, like it's a bed itself, so it just slides in and out. So we decided, because while we have the room set up now to give them more room, we got rid of that bed. We have the bunk bed, a double bunk, normal double bunk, and then another bed on the side pushed all the way over. Got rid of that old tall bunk bed. But then the bottom bunk, the one that slides in and out, that is outside. No mattress or anything, just outside, just the frame. So what we want to do is I want to dig into the ground a little bit and have that sunk just a hair so we have a flower bed. Get it? Get it what I'm saying here? Flower bed. Knee slapper. Knee slapper, guys. It's a knee slapper. I thought it was funny. Wargamer, thanks, dude. Wargamer Shawn, nice vid. Had trouble with part 1. The voice and audio did not... Vadio? The voice and audio did not line up, homie. Take care, guys. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I went back and watched it. Like I said, I think it was YouTube, because that was happening a bit on a couple other people's videos, but I went back and watched them later, and they were fine. So I think it's a YouTube thing. Thanks, man. Warforged, cool video. Are you looking forward to new 40K comic? Warforged. I thought I almost said Warforged like her. Didn't make you think she's here. Cool video. Are you looking forward to a new 40K comic? I've heard about it. I haven't looked into it too much. All right, guys, I am back. The lawn guys showed up, and then our dog was outside, so I had to let him in. And then my mom called, so I got to chit-chatting with her. So we are back now. Last question was from Warforged. It was about the comic books. Sorry I rambly on about that one, but yeah, I am kind of looking forward to them. Like I said, I wish I knew a little bit more about it, but I'm kind of out of the loop on the comic book part of it. I'd only heard slight rumors that it was coming out, and I haven't really looked into it a lot yet. But thanks, dude. Billy Pate. Always a joy to see your videos on Monday. Gives me something to look forward to when I get home from work, besides the wife and kids, that is. Aw, thank you. You just want to see this pretty face. Are there any questions? Are there any pets or pets that you would like to own, or maybe owned in the past but would like to own again? My wife would answer this question easily, saying all the things, all the animals. I mean, seriously, she wants a donkey, horse, cow, you name it. Pets that we have owned in the past that we'd like to own again. Chickens. I looked at them more as livestock over pets, because they gave us eggs, and when they were old enough, I was not afraid to hack one and make some fried chicken. A goat. I kind of want a goat. Or a pig, a little piglet. But them things grow bigger. I think I would pick a pig over a goat, because a goat is going to eat everything. A pig, not so much. My wife wants a pet rat. We have ferrets. That's covered on me, because I don't want a rat in this house. I don't like them. I hate them with passion. Yeah, dude, really, I mean, we have my dog, we have the cats, and we have the ferrets. That's the extent of our pets right now. And honestly, I'm content with that for the time being. But yeah, I would love to own a horse or anything like that. I do miss my Deuce. I miss my Deucey. He was my pit bull. He's supposedly a pit bull lab mix. Sorry, that's really loud. Let me get... Just wait till he gets out of the way of this window. But yeah, he's my pit bull lab mix. Look, pit bull. If we were friends on Facebook, you'd see pictures of him up. He was my boy. I loved him to death, man. But he had kind of lost use of his back legs. Kind of like me. Lost use of his legs. My legs aren't useless. I still have them. Sorry. Apologize. But he had also got... our other dog attacked him and split his ear open real bad, and it wouldn't stop bleeding. Just a lot of issues. He was older and sick, and just we couldn't give him the quality of life he needed. So we had to have him put to sleep. I feel really bad about it. I mean, it sucks because, yeah, I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, as my boy, I loved him to death. I wouldn't mind owning another pit bull. I mean, the sweetest dogs I've ever had. Stark is an awesome dog. Don't get me wrong. He's a wonderful, wonderful dog. But there's just something about little pit bulls. Yeah, so anyway, I hope that answers your question. I'm really sorry that my wife wasn't here. I do feel like this Q&A has been a little bit more toned down than normal. But like we're feeding off each other like we normally do. But hopefully, like I said, she'll be back next week. So anyway, guys, I thank you so much for all the questions and the comments and everything. Again, please feel free to leave them in the description below. And you don't have to leave a question at all if you don't want to. If you just want to have a little comment, say something or whatever, I'm going to read it next week no matter what. But don't feel pressured to throw a question down there. I do love them. I do enjoy them. It's fun to answer them. But I don't want anybody to ever feel pressured like they have to do this. So, but yeah, leave a comment and a like down below and all that good stuff. I love you guys. I thank you so much. I'll leave everybody that asked a question in the description box, so you can click on their channel. Some of them are they're just normal Joes. They don't do any videos or whatever, but still, they're super cool cats. I just give them a shout out. Also, the Legion of Gamza link is always in my description. That is a group. I'm glad I'm a member of it, and I'm glad I'm with such great guys. Yeah, love you all. I'm done rambling here. I'm gonna get on with my day and try to just do what I need to do. Love you guys. You're so awesome. You're so great. Thank you for everything. Keep rocking it. Keep being happy. Keep rolling them dice. Happy nerd life, my friends. I'll see you later.